James Gunn has revealed that the DC Universe is ruled by three primary factors and or factions, if you will. And when you really think about it and break down exactly what he says, this 100% makes sense and really is the basis of the entire universe. And we even saw this in Superman. So let's talk about it. It's quite obvious if you've seen Superman and of course Creature Commandos and whatever they decide to canonize from the DCEU and with the future of Peacemaker, that the DC Universe is built to be different than the MCU. So when it comes to the major factors in the MCU, we know that it's a real world. It is essentially our world where they drop Marvel heroes into it. And there's a couple of made-up fictional places, and they play by rules of our universe, and that's really how they started. The DC Universe threw all that out the window and said, no, we're doing things differently. We're going to go straight for the comics. So when it comes to what is the primary makeup of the DC Universe and what is it ruled by, James Gunn was asked this, and he said there's three groups that rule the whole DC Universe. These are 1, metahumans, 2, the government, and 3, firms like Wayne Enterprises. So then let's get a little bit more into this. So essentially, he's saying that the giant corporations, Luthor Corp, Lortec, Stag, Wayne Enterprises, these big companies are the giant sort of your Amazon, your Google, right? That's what they are. In this universe, they are these. They are on the way to that DC Comics future of Batman Beyond, where just multiple corporations run and own everything. Just like how our world is on the way to that. But then, of course, you got to add the other stuff. There's the government, because the government in the DC Universe has tons of programs like Task Force X and multiple others that they're dealing with to counter and build their own anti-metahuman resistance. And then the first one, metahumans. They're the biggest factor because, again, they are those superheroes, right? They are the ones we follow. They're the soups of the world. So all three of those combined make up the context and the majority of the DC universe that James Gunn and Peter Safran have built. And if you really think about it, that's a great way to establish everything. You got a couple mega corporations, which is great. It simplifies everything. And then you got all the metahumans, plus you have Superman, who's an alien along with Supergirl. And we know more of those types of, superheroes will show up in supervillains that are alien in nature. And then, of course, you have the government, which again, yeah, governments are everywhere doing whatever they can, good and bad, as we saw in multiple DC projects so far. So this is a pretty simple way to explain everything down to the bare basics of good, bad, corpo, government, superheroes. Like, it's a very nice, simplified way to make everybody understand in one sentence what the DC Universe is. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.